everybody. This week you're going to be learning all about things in the ocean, and I thought it'd be lovely if I could read you a story all about the creatures in the ocean. It's called Commotion in the Ocean. Commotion in the ocean. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's a turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's see if we can find who is hiding there. Can you see all the animals in the ocean? Oh, the first one. A crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. There's the crab. Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Oh, pitter-patter across the sand. Dolphins. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. But it's not how do you do, like I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. How pretty that fish is. The jellyfish. The jellyfish just loves to jiggle, which other fish thinks quite dumb. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling is very good fun. Oh, that octopus looks very happy. What's this one? That's right, the shark. I swim with a grin up to meet you. See how my jaws open wide. Why don't you come a bit closer? Please, take a good look inside. Oh, I don't think I'd want to do that.
I won't.
A swordfish. Look at his long sword nose. I love to chase after small fishes. It stops me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Chasing after all those fishes. Octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Stingrays. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings. But don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. There they are. What big stinging tails. The lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippety snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. Oh dear, I'd stay away from the lobsters. The deep, dark sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulbous eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Look at this one, the big blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. These little creatures here that you find on the side of the whale are called barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favourite thing. Aren't they funny little creatures? Walrus. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Oh, look how strong they all look. Who knows what these are? Penguins. We waddle about on our icebergs which make our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splosh off the side. Oh, and I think these are my favourite, polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mummy polar bear snuggles up with all her children. It's very cold out there. Well, what a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly, but the lobster's very fierce. But the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friend we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. There's another little picture of some of them in there. And that's the end of the story. Did you like that story? I've got some activities for you to do that I'm going to send home in your packs to do with the Commotion in the Ocean story. I hope you've enjoyed it and I can't wait to see your pictures. Goodbye.